Welcome, climate viewers. My name is Jim Lee from ClimateViewer News. It's March 31st, 2018, and Facebook censorship has gotten out of hand. I'm at my limit, so we're going to show you some inside tricks of the game of silencing activism and why my numbers are in the pooper. So, of course, my websites are available at climateviewer.com, climateviewer.org, and weathermodificationhistory.com. The problem is if you go post those on Facebook, they are likely to disappear faster than you can shake a stick at a insert euphemism. So I posted this originally. This is January 6th. Facebook's blocking all my comments. Anybody else had the same problem? And it seemed really weird to me that this was occurring. I mean, I'd literally here's a real lengthy comment. I'm talking about, the Sun and Metro, two magazines in the UK mentioned ClimateViewer, news and weather modification history.com. And I was pretty excited about it. So we were commenting on it, and I put some links in there so people could understand that, basically, the what, whys and what fors. You know how comments go on Facebook, and bam, your comment was marked as spam. Please review this. Now, let me adjust this thing real quick. Now, I did that. I'd go hit the review spam, but nothing would really work. Same thing here. I'm over here on Pete Ramon's post, and Pete Ramon's a good friend of mine. Pretty lengthy comment. You can see lots of text there. One link. Bam, your comment was immediately removed. And that was to a video I did on YouTube. It wasn't even my website in particular. And I found that kind of weird to boot. Go figure on that, right? So I just thought, this is too weird. Maybe other people are experiencing this. Here's some other photos that I have of that. I went over to Earth Justice and just, little link. Hey, man, weather modification history, past to present. Citations are bish. Marked as spam, and you have to go hit the not spam. I didn't post this. I don't know if you guys went through this, but if you're an activist, you have. But this is silent censorship, or censorship by a series of unfortunate events is what I used to call it. But generally speaking, this is a sneaky type of censorship. Once again, your comment was marked as spam, marked as spam, marked as spam. I'm like, I go check my updates and I'm like, are you serious? This is really happening. Like everything I post, period, and where I comment on somebody else's thread, immediately deleted. Well, a lot of other people felt the same way. 112, little emojis up in there. But then you go down the list and you see a lot of people, pretty prominent people in my world, who talk about weather modification, geoengineering, and do deep research, not the hokey, UFO, flat earth, crazy, weird versions of this stuff. The people who do the hard work and are researching patents, laws, ways to make, the world different, they're all saying, hey, this guy's mad at you, Jim. This guy. And I know it's not personal. I mean, it's not like he's sitting there, ranting through my post to do this. This is all, got to be some kind of algorithm. How can they algorithmically pick us all out and say, you know what? Same here, Lynn Dugan, dude. It's happening to all of us, man. You cannot post that. And a lot of people having the same problem. Here's Dana Dragomir. Same thing, not spam. I didn't post this. Normal comment, one link, and it's a link to a Google search for FS. So very weird, just censoring the individual, not based on website specifically, or where the intent is to send a person. But that's weird. I don't know why. This is kind of unique. I'm getting a weird kind of overdriven sound out of my mic today, so I hope that isn't killing you guys. I think that might be some funny censor side effects, but whatever. We'll get through this one. But for real, I mean, Facebook, it just don't like you. I mean, it doesn't like me personally. Now, 2012, my website, ClimateViewer.com, was at number 60,000 on Alexa worldwide. So when you're in that kind of range, you're getting, hundreds of thousands of hits a day. It's pretty effing dismal now. And it's gone downhill from 2012 considerably. I mean, now I'm lucky to break 1,000 hits in a day, we'll say. Shit, there's no shame in my game. Check this stuff out. This is what censorship actually looks like. Oh my God, where's the icon? So today, ClimateViewer.com sitting at about 456 hits yesterday. Modification History.com, 142 hits. And my beautiful ClimateViewer 3D, the only map in the world where you can see all this crazy stuff, 83 hits. So for me personally, I'm going, WTF. I cannot fight this censorship. I don't even understand how it works. And maybe I should better understand how it works quickly, because apparently it doesn't matter how much truth you have if you cannot get it out there. So I really was trying to figure out, is it just me? And apparently it wasn't just me. A whole lot of other people had the exact same problems. This content no longer appeared. 10 minutes ago, censored but not silenced, Troy Lessard. List goes on. So why am I making this video today? This was back in January, and we had noticed that everybody in my community was getting quick spam marked, gone, deleted, no more of that crap. Not in here, not on my boat, not on my watch. So today, I get this update from Sean Gardner, and it's about a vaccine hate group thing and how, people are being added to it. It's actually run by a bunch of scam artists who are just basically throwing poo at each other. So I come in this thing right about here. And I'm like, okay, full disclosure, looks like a group that's been hijacked by Kaku. I don't want to get into that. It's not even the point of this video. So the point is, we're going down here, and suddenly, interestingly, let me guess, hot 41 replies, 42 replies, put them back up there. All right. So now we're back to where we were, and you can see that all of my comments are still here. So what happened? I said, hey, if the group's crap, then why don't I go in there and start some crap? So what do? I go in there and I post one of my videos to accidental geoengineering with ship tracks and contrails in this group full of actual gang stalkers. And I'm like, hey, I don't believe vaccines are in chemtrails. I believe that chemtrails are greenwashing and yada, yada, you poke them in the ribs. And I say, why leave when you can fucks with it? And that's just a, hey, why leave the group? You can have fun with them. If you can't laugh, you're not alive. So anyway, then I get this, Katie Walker, hey, Russ Tanner, dude from Chemtrail Global Skywatch, is talking smack about you. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Russ Tanner's an idiot. I'll debate him live anytime on this channel, and I will make him look like the fool he is. I don't post about other activists on my website. I'm not that tacky. Like Dane Wigington, Matt Lamon, Russ Tanner. These guys will like write about your name, write your name on their website and then make whole pages devoted to debunking you. I don't do that. But I will spank your little butt in public, Russ Tanner, if you ever get the huevos to come on here live. Now, previously, I talked to him for 3 hours on the phone. Get out my video. Previously 3 hours, 3 hours of conversations with this guy, still talking smack. So anyway, this comes up right in the middle of this conversation. I'm like, okay, why are we even talking about Russ? And she's like, does his comments carry any weight? And I'm like, and Sean showed me some support. I appreciate that, brother, man. He's the guy that wrote this little post. But then it gets weird. This is where the censorship comes in, and I have never seen this, and this just happened to me today, so that's why we're doing the video. Ask Rush to play the 3 hours. Oh, that's not it. So anyway, I said, Katie says she doesn't know me or this other guy from Hole in the Wall. So I said, Katie, I made this, weathermodificationhistory.com. And this, ClimateViewer 3D. Let me zoom in big so everybody can see this because I've still got it up on my tab. I don't want to close my damn tab. I did save the page, but regardless, it's still up for the moment. And I said, and here's my YouTube channel, and I put a link to my latest video from the weather modification conference. And I said, and I actually have a solution, climateviewer.com/nmod. You guys all know about that. So anyway, this is where it really blew my mind. He says, Sean, this is the guy that wrote the post now, okay? Sean Gardner. You can go ask him about this. A real guy just happened. Generally interesting. Fedbook won't allow me to love your links. Goes to show truth is censored. And I'm going, what? So they won't let him like or love the links. And I'm going, why would that be possible? Why is that possible? Because they have been removed. They were removed without telling me. The guy who literally saw them on his wall, it's his post. I'm commenting on Sean Gardner's post. He tried to like them. They were unlikable because they did not exist. Now, watch very carefully. Stay solution oriented and you'll find the truth. And then I respond with links. This is what it looks like now. Come back up here. Right about here. Hey, interesting. Fedbook won't allow me to love your links. Stay solution oriented and you'll find the truth. In between those two was all my links. Gone. Now, this would be a pretty boring video if that's all I was going to show you. But that ain't it. It gets even freaking freakier. Watch this. I'm going to do this one. The reason I'm doing this video live is so you guys can see this live because I'm going to show it to you live. This really surprised me. All right, so watch this. Because, this is the before and after. I took some screenshots for everybody else. I'm like, are you serious? Like, how is this happening? And then I asked Sean, I said, did you remove them? What the F just happened? Sean's like, I did not remove the links. My only guess is the links are being censored by Fedbook. And I'm like, they're still up on my screen. They were not doing the marked as spam thing that happened earlier this year. Okay. Where every single post was just marked as spam. They're not even telling you they're marked as spam now. They're just deleting your crap. Wow. Wow, Facebook. Holy wow. He's like, I can't even see the links you posted. They are gone. As I mentioned, I tried to love each of the links and it wouldn't allow me. Then 2 minutes later, bam, removed, blatant censorship. This is the guy. I posted it on the comments on his thread. He did not delete them. Just like that, poof. And I thought that, maybe let's test this theory. So I said this. Testing. ClimateViewer.org. You guys see this now. All right. See it right there. ClimateViewer. I put a space and then I put .org. All right. Let it go through. All right. Because that's just text. Those is harmless, right? And Sean said, please do a video about it. And I said, now I'm going to go back and edit this link and see what happens. Want to know what happens? Next tab. It disappeared. So you come down here. Mind if I do a live video about this? Well, now I go back and edit the link to see what happens. Oh, snap. This is gone. See? Even that one was gone. So now I'm going to do it again just so you guys can see it live because I couldn't believe this just happened. All right. So watch this crap. I'm going to do this one right now. All right. This is a live broadcast from ClimateViewer .com. Enter. Looks like it came up there. Everything looked pretty solid. Let's find out. Let's open it in a new tab. Is it still there? It is still there. I did that by clicking on this. It says Saturday, March 31st, 2018 at 3:56 p.m. And now, enter. Now I'm going to go back up to that same post and I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to go like this. And I'm just going to delete the freaking spaces. Guess what's going to happen? It's going to make a little link. Yay! Now let's see what happens. Is it still there? Anybody want to make a bet? And now, 1 minute. Gone. Now you all saw it live. I'm gonna do it again because nobody believes this kind of crap's going on. This is how they shut down activists like myself completely. Facebook is completely effing useless for me because when I think I'm actually talking to people and sharing links with them, they're gone instantly. ClimateViewer 3D is amazing at ClimateViewer .org. Enter. Next test. Just so I put a little spacer under it. Guys, I'm a hacker. I watch very closely at these things, and it drives me insane the level that these Facebook pricks will go to shut me down, shut down people like us. And I'm going to tell you how it works afterwards. I'm going to click the little 1 minute. We all see it's still there. It refreshed. I'm going to hit refresh the page. Refresh the page. It's still there. Guess what happens? I'm going to come up here. I'm going to hit edit. I'm going to put in the .org. I'm going to remove my spacers. There's ClimateViewer 3D. I'm going to click the link just so you guys can see. Look, I even got over to my map. Ain't it sexy? Oh, it's so sexy. If the world only knew about all the geoengineering and weather modification projects and the ionospheric heaters and all the stuff that was on here, that might be helpful. You think? Facebook don't think so. Because that link is gone. Still no notification. You guys saw the whole damn thing. There's no, your comment was marked as spam. We just don't like you, Jim. We really don't want the truth out there. We want you stupid sons of bitches to believe that you're actually sharing and commenting and building a community and getting the truth out there. It's all bullshit. So I think I've more than proven my case here. You know, and then there's the usual, hey, let me just copy the link. I'm going to copy paste it in there. Boom, there's my link. Watch this delete itself. All right, so it looks like it went in there and gone. I'm going to hit gone. I'm going to hit refresh. You guys get the freaking picture. All right, so that was live AF. I want you guys to show this to everybody on Facebook who thinks that they're an activist and they're sharing crap, fighting vaccines, Monsanto, GMO, you know, whatever. It's pointless. It is effing pointless when they do not. It's not a social network. It's a social experiment. They are social engineering, and they do not want the truth out there. They certainly don't want you going to any of my websites. I've been on lists longer than I can think, you know, okay? But that's normal. So Facebook launches new tool that combats fake news. I don't know if you guys remember this. Most people's memories are pretty short. Mine's pretty long. This is March 2017. And, you know, they said that basically, you know, we're going to find some way to figure this out, you know, where we can really get rid of this stuff. Facebook's new tool appears to showing that article was disputed by Snopes or PolitiFact, and everybody remembers this. Oh, we're going to do that. But regardless, the part that called my information, all of the nonpartisan fact checkers that Facebook appointed to help with the prevention of misinformation are required to sign a code of principles by the Pointer Nonprofit School for Journalism. Okay. It's just getting weirder. Everybody knows about hashtag delete Facebook right now because of what they did with Cambridge Analytica, which is really just the tip of the iceberg. Because wait till you guys figure out about how they're tracking where you go on other websites through use of the social sharing buttons, and how they actually have your entire internet history. Because any website you go to that has a effing share on Facebook button or like our Facebook page embed tracks that you were there, and they load you with cookies, and they track your social presence everywhere. So they still got a lot of truth to tell. I can promise you that. So real quickly to end this thing up, I was over here looking at this one on Fox News. Facebook thinks it knows whether you're liberal or conservative. Here's how to find out. So I went over to the old ad preferences page just to take a look, see, and figure out, why does Facebook hate me so much? I mean, they pretend like they want me here, and they pretend like they want sharing of honesty and truth and all this stuff. So I started looking into it. And of course, when I did come down here, your categories, it had it's already added back this one. See, I deleted that already. Why is that already back? My guys, I haven't been on a tablet. Oh my God. Anyway, I am a parent. I am a small business owner, and I am a Facebook page admin. And my birthday is in November. Everything else it had about me was false, except for it was pretty accurate when it said that I am conservative. Now, I'm not, it didn't label me very conservative. I guess that would have really got me into bad end of the pond, but regardless, it labeled me conservative. That's not the interesting part. Never really is. Get out of my video. The interesting part is when you come over here to hobbies and activities. Now, you guys know that I talk about pollution, privacy, propaganda, and geoengineering. That's what I do on ClimateViewer News. I talk about weather warfare and people who screw with the environment. So it's not surprising that they would have global warming, air pollution, energy, lasers, robots. Of course, if you guys know anything about me, my nickname's resonated. Do that. Okay, that makes sense. Chemtrail conspiracy theory. Now, see, when you start getting lumped into all of these categories and they paint a little picture of you, they might determine that anybody who's in this category is obviously disseminating misinformation. And they might take it upon themselves to use their little fake news tool to silently censor you. So, really, at the end of the day, based on all these little algorithms, based on my usage, based on the fact that I've even talked to people they may consider crazy, I am now crazy. I am to be censored. Shut him up. Just fascinating stuff. So I'm looking through this thing. Come over here to the other category, and what do you see there? My homeboys at Anonymous. Oh, that never ever goes over well with the powers that be. Mr. Robot and InfoWars activism. Oh no, it's in the other category. They just hate my guts. So Facebook is literally censoring your posts without ever telling you. You better hit F5. You better hit refresh. You better go back and look, or you better not waste your time at all. Because as you can see by what I just did, all of that, it all disappeared. I mean, watch it delete itself. Boom. It's gone. Before, after. So that's why I want you guys to know, that's why I never really go on Facebook anymore. Every time I go on Facebook and I try to talk to people, it is a waste of my time. I wish I could do something with it. Here's the catch 22. All right. Here's the catch 22. Alexa, top 20. This is the catch 22 is right here. Who are the top sites? Google, YouTube, Facebook. All right. So if you want to be an activist and you want to reach people, unfortunately, you have to go where the people are. Unfortunately, for now, all the people are still on Google, YouTube, and Facebook. This is the problem with the internet. the other problem with the internet is if we all leave Google, YouTube, or Facebook, we become fractured, and divided we fall, and less collaboration. And of course, there's, minds.com and all of these other grab ass pretend open source networks that are coming out that are supposed to fix this trend. And, oh, we're going to be fully transparent and not censor you. I haven't seen a real one yet. You show me an open source network that is blockchain, interplanetary file system, and it is on GitHub. And I'm not talking about their trending section. The whole damn thing is on GitHub. Then we will change the world. I've been working on something like that for 7 years. It is called Natention. It is in the back of my head. There's my GitHub for it. It's in the back of my head. It's something I dream about having time to do. Eventually, this will become my only focus. Network attention, intention, Netention, a truly decentralized Node.js-based geographical information system mapping and data visualization project. This is what I hope to get back to, because honestly, none of this is going to matter unless we can really break free from this censorship bubble. And I don't see it happening anytime soon. Especially on Facebook and even YouTube. YouTube, I haven't had to delete my comments on the fly. And I actually did have a very good experience. I don't want to totally poo on YouTube, because for the first time ever, YouTube actually answered my call and fixed a thing for me. So not going to completely poo on YouTube, but check out Natention. It's an idea. It's something we could all, really use. I hope to get this thing going in the future, because I've got to get the hell up off of Facebook before I punch my monitor or something. And at least now I've told everybody about it. You guys, you understand how it works. It is documented. This is recorded. I am making this video Creative Commons, meaning that you can remix it. You can download it, share it anywhere, share it on other websites, download it, put it on your website. I don't care where you do it. Download it, email it, burn it, flip it, rub it down, send it to whoever. This is a free video for everybody, because I'm sick and tired of seeing activists like myself, especially myself, getting so censored by Facebook. Wow. End of rant. So, guys in chat, I appreciate you coming here and hanging out for this. I barely even looked over at it. I saw some of you, kind of agreeing along the way, but I had to do this one live because, I don't want any editing tricks there. Anybody claiming any kind of bullshit. If you're experiencing this, you'll be able to repeat this just as I did. And the simple process is this. At the bottom of each Facebook post is a little timestamp. That timestamp will be what should be a permalink to that actual post. And if you just click it or refresh the page, you will see that this stuff ain't sticking around. So let's do one more for the road. Who knows? Maybe Facebook's watching and they're like, oh crap, we better fix that. I seriously doubt it. So let's go to weathermodificationhistory.com. Oh, that is such a beautiful website. All the truth in the world you ever wanted to know about geoengineering and weather modification can be found at weathermodificationhistory.com. Just good luck actually pasting that on Facebook and getting it shared anywhere. Because as I said earlier, 142 people came to the website yesterday. Heartbreaking. So we're going to do this one for the road. Weathermodificationhistory.com is the schnat. Boom. Because it is. And we're going to refresh the page. They don't like weathermodificationhistory.com. I hate you, Facebook. If I could get hold of the dev that wrote the algorithm that did this to me, I would punch you squarely in the balls. Very hard. And I hope that somebody cares enough that either works there or, knows somebody there or can literally reach out and punch that person in the balls for me. Euphemistically, of course. I don't condone violence, but I am dead serious when I say I am sick and tired of the censorship at Facebook. I don't really see a purpose for it anymore. That's why I also agree hashtag delete Facebook. I think I'm going to just hang out on my chat for now on. It is at tlk.io/CV news. Talk.io/CV news. If you are on ClimateViewer 3D, there is a chat button here. Just click it. It'll pop you up a little chat. That's where if you want to talk to me, you ain't going to get censored. And that's the way we're going to do it. And other than that, yeah, silent weapons for quiet wars. The technocrats are going to do everything they can to shut down our free speech. They have done this for the longest time. They do not intend to change their ways anytime soon. And that's because the Five Eyes of the New World Order are watching, and they use their signals intelligence apparati to shut us down, to shut us up. And unless we get educated on this stuff very quickly and how censorship really works, it's only going to get worse. So we got to find a way, guys. We will find that way together. I have no doubt, because the human spirit is strong, free speech is stronger, and you cannot kill an idea. So on that note, attack ideas, not people.